Are you ready? Let's do it.
It's the nerdy effect.
It's the Nerdy Effect 8.0.
8.0.
The Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 8.0.
Well, one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen. Posted up to the sky, he's never mean. He's super creative and he's always on screen. He's really funny, you know what I mean? It's the
8.0.
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect
8.0.
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. Learn circle to the homies, make it la la la. Come and tune in with the cool sky. It's all fun and games, even though we're all strange. Doesn't matter, whatever you are. Come and join the stream. Nerd things are cool here, no need to worry. All countries are welcome, you ain't gotta flurry. Comic books and video games are just a tip. Hashtag the side sheet because he hates list. Wait for Jizzy break, cause you know it's coming. Blue pants and the haters go and start running. Mondays and Fridays, you need to check them out. 7 p.m. Eastern time. See what it's Nerdy Effect.
8.0.
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect.
8.0.
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows, and it's great.
This is 8.0.
Oh no! There's someone hanging over the edge of the building! Is there anyone who can save them?
Yes, I can. Don't you worry. For da 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 da. Hi.
What's the fancy new circle graphics? Beast! How have you been? It's been forever. Oh, snap. I lost my mouse. It's over here. Hello. That curl, though. Yes, it's the only reason I haven't gotten a new haircut. Is because I was saving up for this. It's Superman all up in my bedroom. Shh. Shh. Busy getting your Five Nights at Freddy horror thing on.
You know that I am the macho man, macho madness, but you are
Jonesy!
the cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
Where was it? The size of your wardrobe. Oh my God. Dennis, you have no clue. Like, that entrance is just like this much of the amount of costumes that I've done over the past 6 years. So, one day, I'll condense it all and just have each time I've done a cosplay, and we'll just sit here for like an hour. Baron, good to see you. Red Walrus with super jizz. 44 months for Dan Frode 1975 of Norway. Damn it, dude. Seriously. Thank you very much. Butter for Baron, please. Please. Oh, snap, indeed. How are you doing, Meest? Jonesy, how are you? Dennis, how the hell are you? And of course, Bosk is hanging out with us tonight. Only OGs know who Bosk is. Cat Jam. Red, you want some butter? But yes, welcome to the Nerdy Effect. This is it's definitely an annual thing right now. This is like every single year since I've started streaming, I have done a big extravaganza throughout the month of October. Each and every time that there's a stream, it is a different cosplay. And tonight, and you guys, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that, you guys gave me some suggestions for ideas for some cosplays. Some of them will get done. Not all of them will get done. And some of them will be tweaked, like this one. This one, which was actually Lady Bell's suggestion. She said OG Superman, right? Well, I am. I've got my COVID body going on, you know. So we're doing Clark Kent turning into Superman. That's what we're mixing and matching. But believe it or not, this thing actually does go all the way down to here. Like this is a legit Superman top. No cape, no tights. We're wearing pants this evening. Chilling, prepping for my Comic-Con adventure coming up in a day. What are you in search of? Are you going to be a vendor, or are you going to be like just doing your own like comic book hunt? Tell me all about it, Dennis. I'm curious. Oh, and Heroes is here. Hello. Forgot. Heroes is here. I just recently purchased Ohio birthplace of Superman plates. I love them. No, it's not Ohio. Where was that at? I was going to say I've been to Ohio birthplace, but it's not. I've been to... Where is that? Is that in... Oh, I think it's called Metropolis. I think there's actually a place in the United States called Metropolis, and I've been there. There's a huge Superman statue there. No Nightbot, no butter. No, the Nightbot should be working. It's working. Have you ever done Party Guy cosplay from Jackass?
Well, I can feel it.
No.
The fist stick is coming.
Fire!
Fire!
Boom, baby, from the red walrus all the way from
you know
Canada.
that I am the macho
43
man,
months.
macho man,
Hey,
yes,
hype
but
train is
you-
close. We're this
you
close
are
to a
the
hype train.
cream of the crop.
Um,
yeah.
Seriously, Red, thank you very much. 43 months, and then I Am Fatality comes sliding in here.
Hosted.
Almost called it duck butter. Fatality, love you back, buddy. 24 months streak, 38 total. Damn. Fatality, it's great to see you. Thank you very much. Good to see you, dude. Got me an Airbnb for tomorrow in the city right by the convention center. Gonna party. Then Thursday will be my Spider-Man suit. Which I have some Spider-Man suits. Which one are you doing? I'm a huge Spidey fan. Out of all my collection, the most things that I own are Spider-Man related. So let me know. Lurk, Baron, thank you so much for being here. I didn't wear my Venom costume to the movie, but the movie was okay. What? Why didn't you?
Oh my God, I'm never going to financially recover from this. But thanks to you, I might be closer. Tiger King. Rawr.
Dennis, there's my Tiger King cosplay from last year. Metropolis, get your... Thank you. Later, Baron. Cuddling with Dan. Good job. I got a Flamin' Haunt Mountain Dew. It's interesting. I've seen it. I not seen it physically because I would have purchased it, obviously. But I've seen people like try it. They say that it's not as hot as it should be. So I do want to try that eventually. Lady Bells! Damn! Lady Bells, it is far too early in the stream to start dishing out spankings.
Another donation. Raise the hoof.
Raise the hoofs indeed. Lady Bells, seriously, thank you very much. Gifting 10 one-tier subs. Damn. Dallas picks up one. Game Man, Undefined Dime, Joshy Not Great, Sea Chicken, Electrohead Dontre, Listwitz, Heroes, Hello picks up one. Shy Guy and Vladi, all solid members of the Nerd Circle. Thank you, seriously, thank you very much. You did not have to do that. That is fantastic. Thank you very much, Lady Bells. Red Walrus chucking in 200 biddies just because he wants to raise the hoofs. This is the suit from Spider-Man Homecoming, I believe. Black and red. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's got the smaller spider on the chest there. I dig it, dude. I dig it. And props to, not just Dennis, but props to any person that wears skin-tight suits in general, okay? Because that is, like, ridiculous. Like, I've done it, and oh no. See, I don't have an ass. Like, literally, like, my back goes directly to my thighs. I literally have a Hank Hill butt. I don't have an ass. So any of those skin tight suits, it's always like, it looks just wrong on me. And there's no way to hide your shame in those kind of outfits, which is why I'm rocking a shirt over this one. And when I did my my Adam West Batman, I think that was last year. Anyway, when I did my Adam West Batman, thank God that the trunks that he wore were sort of like big pull-up granny panties. It was the only saving grace of that outfit. Because, I mean, that thing was skin tight. Pull it up. Everything was sort of poofy. It was fantastic. So I do recommend that outfit. That's my gift for the month. Catch me next month. Seriously, you did not have to do that. Thank you very much. You're my Superman. Fatality. I got 4 cases. They messed up my order and sent 2 additional cases. They're sold out, limited release. You want me to send you one? No. You're fine. You drink all that garbage. If I find one, then fine. If not, it's my loss. Hugging my boo. Yes'm, you know it. I got the PS4 Spidey suit on mannequin. You're stupidassoing things. Hell yes. Heroes rocking the new. Oh, and anybody who is subscribed or just got a gift or whatever, we do have technically 2 brand new emotes. And like I said in the previous stream, those emotes were designed by the amazing Canadian Red Walrus. That's how he chose to be addressed. He wants his country first. So it's the Belgian
yay!
heroes. Ali, thank you so much for the 95. They aren't hot. It's more of a smoky aftertaste. That's what I've heard. But yeah, you got the Heart Nerd Circle and you got the Blockbuster ticket. Or the Blockbuster card, rather. Oh, I'm the same way. I'm rocking my Twitch fanny pack to buckle me tight. I'm telling you, dude. Like, I've worn them. Like, I've worn them in public. I've worn them to cons and stuff like that. But for the most part, something loose I can put like a butt pad in is the way I want to go. I can't wear skin-tight suits. I will get chased. Hey, Spocky, how you doing, man? Jizzy Kal-El Kent, you do have an arse. Thank you. I'm going to take those off for a minute. Hey, Ali, I see you there, buddy. Ali D staying up super late tonight. Not as late as Heroes, but Heroes ain't got nothing to do tomorrow anyway. Granny panties. Ali, thank you again so much for the 75 biddies that time. Oh, you got the Yoda. You got the Yoda boss. Mannequin, get your ass. Yeah, I did put the Hank Hill back in as a request. I think King Norcal asked for it back. So I got him back in there, but he's an old emote that we sort of repurposed. We got rid of Bernie Sanders. Everyone first. Let's see here. Yes, Daddy. Good to see you, Ali. It really is, man. Seriously. And Spock, thank you so much for stopping in. Damn. Thank you guys very much for being here. I'm still a little, not used to streaming. Look at that. Hey, hype train. That's pretty awesome, man. Thank you guys very much. Level 3 complete. And for anybody who wasn't here on my previous stream, which was, I think it was a week ago. I don't know. Time flies when you're in quarantine. But in the Nerdios down there below your chat box, you can now use the channel points that you earn just by watching and don't have to use any money to actually do alerts. So, and they do work. We tested them. So if you have enough, you can actually generate a sound that will scare me. I put some spooky sounds in there, things like that. I wear skin tight suits all day, every day. It's called my epidermis. Look at you using big words. Yes, that's what happens when you drink Flamin' Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, you
Damn it, Jonesy!
Have
you ever heard of Superman's powerless cousin, Norm L?
You are the cream of the crop.
That's probably me.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, let me move this stuff. Seriously, I've actually got stuff to show you guys tonight, but we gotta move it because, oh my God, Jonesy has just used his... Jonesy has just used his Twitch Prime, and he could have given it to any streamer girl, but he decided to give it to me. He decided to give it to me because, you know what? I am seriously the Twitch Prime queen. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. If you have Amazon, you can just donate your Twitch Prime to me because I am the sexiest. Oh, I'll get in a hot tub for you and I'll lick this microphone and you'll pay me $1 million and my tongue will get raw, but I'll be a millionaire. Thank you, Jonesy. Thank you, Allie.
I'm all for ladies wrestling, except when they do it in pudding. That's just demeaning to the human beings who make pudding.
Huh. I only sub with Prime because I want to hear that voice. Yeah, only Prime subs get that. Everybody else gets a thank you. His cousin, that's just alrighty. Man. The Nerdy Effect stream is sponsored by Designer Imposter Body Spray and Nut Grape Soda. Nut Grape? No, Nut Grape Soda. Where do you get Nut Grape Soda from? Don't go to that place. Yes. Fatality is sponsored by Monty Python Flying Circus. It's been a minute since I've spoken to humans. Anyway, new things. Yeah, so I don't know what to do now. I'm very I'm conflicted. I actually prep for this. I actually do have stuff. If you guys, and I know that the guys across the pond, it's very, very late. I do have a Yum box to do tonight. It's part of my plan. What are words? Yes. But I don't want to do it right now. I want to like sort of get into some rhythm. So if you stay up late, cool. If not, no biggie. I'm going to.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Thank you. I'm going to attempt to eat it. I have no idea what country it is because I got like 6 of them backlogged in there. I just grabbed one. So it could be from 8-9 months ago. We don't know. We have no clue. Thank God there's a limit on that one. Everybody awake? Everybody good? We're fine? Did that come out of somebody's shower? So anyway, let me get down to it. If anybody wasn't here the last stream, I'm entering this month of October at a slower pace than previous years. Typically, I do about 15 costumes, and I've knocked it down to 10, just because I've sort of backed off on streaming as an individual. I don't want to. It's just kind of how life is right now. But since I backed off, I would hate to guarantee 15 shows and only give you like 8. So I'm trying to guarantee you 10. And then if I hit 10, we're good. If I hit 8, we're still good. But I don't want to guarantee you 15. You only get 8. So there's 10 shows. They're locked in. My next, we're not going to go to the old schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're not doing that this year just because of I can't guarantee I'll be here. So a lot of it looks like it's going to be random as hell. My next show is going to be the 7th. So that'll be Thursday. So this coming up Thursday is my next show. RIP headphone users, yes. That sounds like my orgasm. Noises! Thank you for your showing your Blockbuster card. It actually says the Nerdy Effect on it, by the way. That scared the shit out of me. Good. Someone just got murdered in the washing machine. Okay, I'm weirded out now. I saw my ghost cat again. That's twice this week. Tell me about your ghost cat. I have to go to bed, but it's great to see you, Jizzy. And company. Have a great stream. Watch back tomorrow. Jonesy, thank you so much for coming here tonight. Staying up late. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime sub. Seriously, dude, it is fantastic to see you. Have a great night's sleep. Don't work too hard tomorrow. Ghost cat. I have a ghost cat. Carpe Diem sees the Jonesy. Oh my God, I forgot that was a thing. I see its shadow from time to time. Pennywise costume looks decent on Amazon. Is that a hint? What the hell? Sees the Jonesy. I love it. Yeah, that one time Jonesy fell asleep on his keyboard. Ghost Cat is a sequel to Ghost Dad. No. It's in the pudding that we talked about earlier. All right, so let's show some stuff. And a lot of this I've been holding off on. I purchased it months and months ago, but I've been holding off to the right time. And I figure, well, we're gonna push to stream this month. Let's knock it out. Let's just knock it out. Let's get to the goody goods. So what do you guys want? I've got technically 3 different fandoms back here. So So we've got Fandom 1, Fandom 2, or Fandom 3. What do you want? 1, 2, or 3? You guys choose, and I'll start there. But yeah, I've got 2 from each fandom except for one of them. So 1, 2, or 3. It. That sounds like a horror cartoon, Ghost Cat, or a Marvel hero. Oh, you're right. A long, short story. My eldest cat passed away in my bedroom about 6 years ago, and his body is buried in my backyard. Pet cemetery. Every now and then, I see a ghost shadow in my house now. That's acceptable. That's very acceptable. My ghost cat is what I blame my silent farts on when I don't want to claim it.
Hosted.
Thalia! What's going on, Thalia? How are you doing? Ow! And let it Scooby-Doo. There are you. You're looking fantastic this evening. Not scary at all. He was my baby. No, I think it's awesome. Do you try to pet it, or you just say, hi, how you doing tonight, Spirit? Lady Scooby, good to see you. Dan, thank you so much for hosting. Clark Kent in transition.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Gonna break my cock glasses. All right. So it looks like 2 won it. So all right, here we go with number 2. Nope, wrong one. Hope you guys didn't see that. I want to save it to you. So there is this year, like late last year and early this year, like all the toy companies decided that they're gonna take all the 80s nostalgia and start slamming it in a different series. Well, I've not showed these on the show this year, even though I have a bunch of them. This is the first time. But these are the classified series from G.I. Joe. And this is the first time that G.I. Joes have been offered in 6-inch form. They've all been the 3 3/4 or the big giant ones from the what was it, the late 60s, early 70s? You know, they've always been that. They've never been 6-inch to go with every other damn class of figure. So here we go. For the first time ever, number 1, Roadblock. That doesn't look anything like The Rock, and I appreciate that because you shouldn't be watching that movie anyway. Can we please get a decent G.I. Joe film? Anybody? Bueller? That's why I don't do haunted houses. It's spooky-ass corn mazes. I would love to do a corn maze. So this was released, I believe, in January. They started these in January. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Heavy D. That look like me. It kind of does. But you don't do the chin strap beard. You should, but you don't. 6 cents. That's what she said. But they did great with the design on this. Like, seriously, the design is fantastic. They took their time. They made sure it sort of resembled the old school, but they added that new school flair with it. That gun is just damn ridiculous. Look at that thing. It's almost as big as he is. Like, this is the perfect Roadblock figure. It really is. So, what I do want to do, is I want to open it. Here comes a no-nonsense entrance from Heavy D. I wish I could grow my beard. Go for it. You know, just dot it in like I do with my Randy Macho Man Savage cosplay. Heavy D. I do like the back of the box, the way you've got the star, and probably Thursday I'll show you another one. So here's what the figure looks like without all the front on it. Again, the paint scheme is just phenomenal. They took their time with it. Look, he's even got the tattoo. All right, we'll take him out. And you know what? Look at this. No zip ties. None. Check out the tattoo. That's just awesome. Lion head. Does he have one on this side? No. But yeah, they took their time with this figure. Or not. Whatever. You do you, camera. There's nothing else on the camera. Stop focusing on stuff. Anyway. I am the Enchanter, someone who calls me Frodo. Ooh. Heavy D, how you doing, man? How's life treating you? Can't grow it. Native Americans can't grow some body hair. That's true. That is true. But yeah, the real reason we got this was this damn gun. Is that the biggest gun in toy history? I was kind of hoping that it moved or opened. Look at that damn thing. Look at that compared. That's so damn ridiculous. That's just awesome. We got to get him to hold it. Red Waller's putting up the the gaming cosplayer emotes. His hand doesn't have that hinge in it. That's kind of sad. I was hoping it did. I was trying to figure out how to get this to get in there. Hold it. Please. Please, sir, I want to hold your gun. I want to hold your gun. Enchanter, get your ass. It's very true. That's right, the kindest heart in the world. Metal Mogwai, and I believe she's streaming tonight. All right. Don't break the handle. We just got here. I do have a habit of breaking toys. All right, we're just gonna. There we go. We're gonna pose them like that for the moment. Look at that. That's just badass. Get your hands off my gun. So there's the Roadblock figure from G.I. Joe Classifieds, and I got another one. I'll show you too. Let's do this one since this was second on your list. Another collection that came out. Now this came out in 2020. It started, but they've been slowly releasing it every 3 months or something for some damn reason. Who is this Wish Superman? Oh, hey, nerdy. What's going on? X-Files. But this collection came out mid-2020, something like that. Jesse! Good to see you. Don't break it. I didn't. But this is the Lightning Collection. Again, we're talking 80s, 90s toys getting revamped, getting all extra articulation in the elbows and stuff. Well, this is from the Power Rangers, obviously, and this is the Zeo Gold Ranger. My light really helps. There we go. Got the staff. Extra hands. I believe Zeo was the last of the Power Rangers I actually watched. Because I think that's what had the movie. I think that's what. Because I didn't watch it when they became cars. When they started. I love the cars, but I didn't like it that a 12-year-old, whenever he morphed, he became a 28-year-old. That's just weird, right? I get what they were doing. They were trying to appeal to the audience that's watching. It's I could be a Power Ranger too. I don't have to wait till I become a teenager with an attitude. I could be it right now when I'm in elementary school. That's what they're appealing to. But the problem is, you got to think about this. This is how messed up that was on a different level. That kid went through puberty every time he morphed. And then he went back. That's wild when you think about it. Seriously. Everybody in here went through puberty. Can you imagine going through puberty and back again? That's crazy. And he did it every time that he morphed. That's wild, right? I've got body hair. I don't have any body hair anymore. That's weird. That's so weird. So when they started doing that, I'm like, no, this isn't for me anymore. I'm a grown ass man. I gotta go. What's step 2? I don't know. What happened? I don't. What happened to Scooby Doo? Did somebody break her? I'm guessing you're doing Halloween tonight, so you can jump right into Xmas. Just jump right over to Thanksgiving, aren't you? No. I have to do a frog splash through a turkey table or something this year. It's in the book. I think it was X-Files that suggested it too. There it is. Look, I'm not even joking. It's wrote down. Frog splash a turkey off a ladder. Yeah. That's what I'm doing at Thanksgiving this year. God willing. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Fatality. Thank you very much. It's Morphin' time. It is. Never got the notification that you were live, and I'm on my computer in my man cave. Oh, yeah. What you doing in your man cave? Nerdy knows step 2. Allie, thank you so much for the 90, buddy. How did Vader know what he got for Christmas? He felt his presence. That's horrifying. Xeon not for internal usage. Bullshit. It is. He grew up when he morphed. Don't you start talking back to me, Spock. I'm right. Yeah, he has to frog splash the turkey. I wrote it down. It's going to happen. We're going to have a nice Thanksgiving dinner set back here. I'm going to set up a ladder, and I'm going to frog splash it. It's going to happen. Look at my tail. A frog splash, yes. Step 2, there's so much we can do. Oh, you're... I didn't realize we're New Kids on the Block in it. It's just you and me. Oh, I hit that high note perfectly. Anyway, Zeo was the last one that I watched, and I like this one because the original Red Ranger, he came back to be the Zeo Ranger. I don't know if that's his head sculpt. It doesn't look like it, but the original one was him, so I thought that's cool. And since I'm in an opening mood tonight, we're going to open everything tonight. Everything. We are... Wait. Are they going to be in your neck of the woods next year? Ooh. That's the best one, the Fox Cheer. Seriously? That's the best one? Yeah, Dennis, one end Dennis was talking about my my costumes earlier. And I don't know if he saw it or he glossed over it, but yeah, I do have a furry costume too. I hope so, Lady Bells. Need to check. I've actually seen him. I went to a concert. I don't remember when it was. 2009, 2010, somewhere in there. Got to see New Kids on the Block and Backstreet Boys. And it was phenomenal. Me and Danny, like this, man. Like me and Danny became best friends. There's a picture of me and Danny like hugging each other, and then like we had a great time. It was fantastic. All right, so anyway, back to this. So there he is. Open up your pants. Open up your pants, heroes. You can slide into my DMs. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Again, no zip ties. I'm very impressed with these figures tonight. I don't have to...
That is why the Warriors have come!
I'm awake now! God. Who the hell did that? Red! Well, I'm all awake now. Anyway, I want Dennis to think I'm cool, so y'all don't tell him that I have a furry costume. What do you think of those, Red? What do you think of the new freebie sounds? Because I can make my own. My eventual plan is to make my own. I haven't gotten around to it because I don't even know what the hell we would put. Because Six Psycho is going to pay to play his voice. They opened a Wahlburger in Memphis. I had it. It was good. Awesome. So there is the Zeo Gold Ranger. Oh, you focus on him. I see how it is. This camera's got issues. Pretty good. I like this. I like that they got the chest plate armor is separate. It's not attached to him. So if I got real ballsy, I could actually cut it off of him. So I do appreciate that. It's its own entity. So that's pretty cool. But the staff looks great. I had a chance a couple years ago to buy the Legacy of the staff, and I passed on it, and I wish that I hadn't, just because it's so expensive now. But all these come with some sort of effect. So he's got this lightning effect that can come off the top of the staff. I love it. I love this series just because they put so much into it. So there you go, Zeo Ranger. Go Zeo Ranger. Can you make a 5-star frog splash? Just sell the source code. I don't bend very well for the 5-star. Like that requires some serious, like, you got to get you got to get way into it. It's probably going to be my normal frog splash, kind of like where you sort of like crotch chop a little bit, like we did last year. I tell you this though, I was trying to think. I probably have to be a wrestler to do that, but I don't know what kind of wrestler I would even be to frog splash a turkey table. I don't know, because I don't want to do a wrestler I've already done. I mean, I could do Ric Flair, technically, but I don't know. So I'm on the fence. Step 4. Get on the floor. All right. So let me do one more thing. Because I think Allie D is still here. And Allie D is all about the pops. Do that, and then we'll do the Yum Box. Van Terminator the turkey. No, we're only doing one. We're only doing one. And see, I can't. If I would have done Rob Van Dam last year, it would have made sense because I had my long hair, but I don't have it anymore. Van Dam always has long hair, so no, can't do it. Set it up in the corner. No. No. Oh, and you know, I don't. Nobody even said that R. Skelly's here. I didn't see anybody welcome R. Skelly. Nobody. None of y'all. See? That's why you sit in the corner. The staff equals Zeonizer. Ooh. The hell was that? Put a weave in it. No. My hair was already too long. No more long hair for a while. Like, long time. Anyway, so the last thing before we get into whatever random Yum Box this is, because nobody knows. This is... So it's from the Marvel Universe, right? How much mousse did you use in that curl? Does it look like it moves?
All of it.
Put some clothes on R. Skelly. No, he likes to be in the nude. I was hoping for zombie side sheep. Oh, I bet you were. You get freaky deaky, you damn Belgian. Anyway, so this is from the Marvel Universe, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm confident in my masculinity. There has been certain times in the Marvel Universe, watching the cinematic universe, we're not talking comic books, just strictly the viewing thing, that have actually made me tear up. Like, literally, like, sobbing like a child. Like, why do they do that? That's too much. Like, seriously. Like, that's one of them. Like, the biggest one, the serious biggest one, and spoiler alert, okay, it's been a couple years. But if you don't want to hear any of this, earmuffs now, okay? I will tell you, when you see this again, I'll tell you to take them off. Okay, so earmuffs now. In the Marvel Universe, in Endgame, what made me tear up, probably the worst out of everything, is when Captain America caught the hammer. And then right after that, when you heard Sam Wilson saying, "On your left." Like, I just, like, even right there, I got like goosebumps on that. Because they were just destroyed to the bare bones. And then they all start coming out, the damn vortexes. And you hear his best friend just come zooming. God! Yeah! Love it! I loved it. It's still amazing. I still love that. And meanwhile, DC is over there just going like, that seems like, why would we copy that? We need to do our own stuff. Here is Jesse Eisenberg. Fuck out of here. Anyway, so back to my moment. So there was probably a moment in Loki. Maybe I was like, that's adorable. And a little bit in WandaVision. And I'll tell you what, Falcon and Winter Soldier, that had me right at the end. God. Anyway, but the real one that actually drew like a couple of tears was What If. If you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus. Go and check out the What If series. Now, I've only watched 4 of the episodes, and I know there's like 3 more after the ones I've seen. I haven't gotten around to it. But the one where T'Challa is Star-Lord, if you haven't seen it, go fucking watch that. It is absolutely amazing. It is absolutely... I wish that it was real life and not a cartoon, but I understand what they did. But, oh my God, it is... It's simply amazing. Like, is What If a cartoon? It's a cartoon. I was going to binge What If once they're all done. They don't connect. None of the stories connect. They're all one-shots, so you can watch them randomly. But, again, earmuffs, if you don't want to hear this. But T'Challa becomes Star-Lord. There's just a mix-up. The Ravengers, they land in Wakanda instead of landing where Peter Quill is, right? And of course, there's T'Challa, and he boards the ship and gets taken out to the space, and he becomes Star-Lord. And here's number one that brought me to tears. Here's number one. It's actually voiced by Chadwick. So yeah, that's number one. It's really him voicing this character. So yeah. And then number two, he actually brings peace. It's ridiculous. It actually makes so much sense when they start laying it out, but he brings peace to the damn universe. And when I realized what they were doing, it made so much sense. And then of course, well, they're gonna make Pops. They're gonna make T'Challa Star-Lord Pops. So I gotta get it. I gotta have it. And they make action figures. Peace is worthless. Only chaos is good. So here's a couple of them. It's not all of them. But there's a couple of what they've done. Yeah, exactly. Peace sells, but who's buying? I'd buy Peace. Are you going to go see Venom? It was about par with the original. I'm not going to go see it. I'm waiting until it comes out on a streaming service that I can either watch it for free or buy it at a low price. I'm not into the movie theaters right now, you know? I've already got to go out every single day and deal with stupid people every single day. So having to deal with stupid people inside of a movie theater is just not at the top of my list. Do I think the movie's going to be fun? Yes. I mean, it's going to be fun. Do I think it's going to be a blockbuster going to make me tear up? Absolutely not. So I think you're about right. Even though I haven't seen it, that's kind of what my pace was going to be. The first one was okay. They really need Spider-Man, but whatever. You do you. Wakanda, get your ass. Well, I've heard there's more to the series as you get further in it. There's a lot, but again, they're not. They're what if they're comic books. There was a Marvel series called the What If series, and I think randomly they still do that. But it's just this one story, just shot out there, and it doesn't mean anything. It's just a little fun, like what if. So there it is. I'm actually going to open it because this one deserves to be displayed. Because I'm a huge Star-Lord fan, and Black Panther's just always been awesome, and I love that they combine them. So, open it all. I am. They're all good. Everything's getting open tonight. Everything. This is the show for you masochists. And of course, check out that damn color scheme. That violet purple right there. I mean, even they even changed, like Star-Lord's is red. They even changed his helmet. It's close, but they even changed his style. I think the last two are linked, but we'll find out tomorrow or later today. Yeah, but again, this one isn't really linked to anything else. That's why I brought it up. But yeah, the detail, and I know my camera's hot garbage, but it's still pretty awesome. And I love this episode. I absolutely loved this episode. And it's totally worth your time to go and check out this. And I think it's cool. It came, like the stand is attached. It's not loose like the Superman one. Can we take the earmuffs off now? Yes. Yeah, earmuffs off. Again, I wanted to get all that out in case somebody's trying to do that. No, keep them on. But yeah, I do recommend the What If series. I think it's very fun. Now, sometimes they're a little slow. They got a little build to them, but this one, yeah, it's awesome. All right. So, let's put some food in my gob, as the Fizz Kid says. Where can I put this so I don't break it? Right there. All right. Well, Beast. I've got a Yum Box, and this is just in a stack of Yum Boxes because I sort of stopped streaming, and then when I did stream, I didn't feel like eating anything. I don't feel like anything tonight, but I need to get rid of them. So let's eat something from some country because I don't know, and I don't know how old it is. So if there's anything like milk product in here, I should probably not. I still watch Star Wars Visions on Disney Plus. It's good, I've been told. All right, here we go. Let's find out. Let's find out where we're going. Taiwan. Oh, goody. Oh no, I am not happy about this box. Go over here, thank you. All right. So we're going to Taiwan. Welcome to Taiwan. Huh. I was going to ask how many expired Yum products you have accumulated. At least 6. At least. All right. So with each one of these, we always ask the questions at the beginning because, you know, they put them in there. All right, so here we go. This is Taiwan Trivia. At 7-Elevens in Taiwan, locals can A, do their dry cleaning, B, get a foot massage, C, rent a movie, or D, buy comic books. So for those of you who don't know, 7-Eleven is a gas station, and sometimes gas stations have, you know, like a magazine rack, things like that. It's not just gas or petrol for you foreigners. But anyway, so 7-Eleven in Taiwan, locals can do their dry cleaning, get a foot massage, rent a movie, or buy comic books. And now, surprisingly, I know that there were some gas stations that you could rent a movie through the Red Box or buy comic books. So those two are not surprising. I would choose A or B. Super Chica, whoop, whoop. Super Chica, whoop, whoop. Super Chica. What up, girl? I don't think you will ever get a Belgium Yum box. I don't know. Eye out for edible bugs. Yes, watch out for those. You guys got to look out for that. Taiwan, the land of much dairy. Go with B, C, B. All of the above. B, A. What's the question? I gotta find this one. It is number 3. All right. Sweaty, glistening Taiwanese boys. Just working out. This is definitely not the show to work out to. Ta-da! B.A. Baracus. Just working out. Are you on the treadmill? There's no way you're bench pressing to my voice. Or if you are,
push. Relax. Push. Relax. Lock your elbows. If you don't lock your elbows, it doesn't count as a full bench press. You understand? None of this. Okay? This does nothing. You have to fully extend. Click. Retreat. And actually what I want is I want that bar to touch the chest. Okay? Bar's got to touch the chest. Full all the way out, lock the elbows, and back down. You start doing this, you're getting thrown out of my gym. You understand? You're going out. You're going to be working outside in the tires, okay? You're going to be running tires and bleachers, all right? You better work out properly.
Elliptical. Gross. You are their Peloton instructors. Oh, my God. Can you imagine if I was the Peloton instructor? All right, everybody. Let's get to pedaling. Just pedal faster. Why can't I don't want my ass facing the camera. Face this way. Thank you. All right. We're coming up to a hill. Why is the hill to the left? Turn back around. Go back. Workout done. Your boobs are looking mighty perky this evening. Whoop-pow. Ping. It's Halloween time. Boobs are officially yaboobs for the month. Yo boob? Yaboo? Yaboos. Trivia. The answer is A, dry cleaning. Locals can do much more at convenience stores than buy soda. They can pay electricity bills, ship packages, buy concert tickets. Buy clean underwear. Have their clothes washed and even check their blood pressure. Basically, Taiwanese 7-Elevens are the Swiss Army knife. Halloween on a Sunday this year. It is. Let's do one more. We got caught up in the Peloton. There we go. In August, which is what I guess this box is from, in August, locals do not what? A, eat ice cream. B, exercise. Super Chica's not allowed there. C, drink bubble tea. Who the fuck does? Or D, get married. In the month of August, no one has been married in Taiwan. Yaboos. Oh. Okay. Now I'm on your same page. He really likes your yabos. I just watched that this weekend. All that gas got to go somewhere. Oh, thank you, Red. Thank you. All right. In Taiwan, in August, locals do not what? Eat ice cream, exercise, drink bubble tea, or get married. That is number 6. Damn, my birthday would suck in Taiwan. Wait, you got married on your birthday? In August? All right. The answer is D, get married. Okay. In August, Taiwan celebrates the Hunger Ghost Festival. I think that's what visits me in the middle of the night. Go away, I'm sleeping. Go away, I'm sleeping. Ooh, you want to raid the fridge. Go away, Hunger Ghost. The Hunger Ghost Festival, according to tradition, the gates of the underworld open, releasing hungry ghosts seeking food and entertainment. That's me. Get on, scroll on Instagram and have a burrito. It's 2 a.m. Fuck off. Locals avoid weddings unless they want some ghostly wedding crashers. Instead, locals prepare food offerings, burn incense, and light lanterns to visiting spirits. Like the mask guy from Spirited Away, Hunger Ghosts are their tributes. So I think everybody got that right. I don't think anybody strayed from it. Everybody said D. Congratulations, you all get 1 high five from Just a Bro. And that dude does not like to wash his hands. All right. Let's eat some food. We got a sticker. There's our sticker. Kingdom of Butterflies. Well, I done. Oh, and bubble tea, apparently. Apparently, I gave you guys away the answer. What's going on, Just a Bro? How you doing, man? I'm about to eat some food that I don't know how old it is. Oh, speaking of bubble tea. Popcorn bubble tea. No. Like, in the amount of no that I can get. No. Am I supposed to put this in water? Contains milk and soy. Who the hell was that? X-Files or Meese or something? They said the land of dairy, and the first thing I pulled out is dairy, and I see another dairy, and there's 3 dairies in this day. Oh my God. No one ever suspects the butterfly. They don't. Chad is experts in Taiwanese culture. All right, well, the first thing up is Pop Smile Popcorn Bubble Tea Artificial Flavor. I can't even begin to try to picture what the hell this tastes like. Milk and soy. They're trying to cover all their bases. Open. Oh. Why does it smell like dirt? Looks like boba. Okay. About to play Kenna while listening to this douche. What the hell's a Kenna? So it's popcorn. It's some sort of coated popcorn. Huh. You're already getting 5 shows this month. They're all food poisoning gets from eating expired Yum boxes. You know? Why is it? It's lemony. Oh, oh wow. No, don't eat that color. Oh, no. Okay, seriously, time out. Time out. Does anybody, there's nobody in here that drinks it anymore. But does anybody remember the taste of brisk tea in a can with lemon? Does anybody remember that flavor? It's got to be specifically brisk tea in a can with lemon. That's what that... Okay, so the first piece of popcorn that I had tasted like, sort of like vanilla. Okay? The first one did. The second one tasted just like a crunchy piece of brisk tea in a can with lemon. Ugh! I still buy lemon brisk. I like lemonade. Oh, what's going on, Joker? How you doing, man? I drunk one 10 minutes ago. Disgusting. Disgusting. A faded lemon taste. Yeah. In popcorn. In popcorn. I drank it from time to time. I used to drink it in the 90s, and then I'm like, oh, I have taste buds now, and moved on. That does not work for popcorn. And see, there's two different flavors in there. They've got like the caramel coat and like the vanilla coat or whatever. The caramel coat is Lipton brisk tea in a can out on my bike. That's awesome. I appreciate you stopping in, Joker. All right, so this is going to go over here away from me. All right, let's read about it. Hi, we wanted to share some important allergy information with you before you try any of these. If I start to swell, please call the cops. You could really taste the chutney. All right. Bubble tea popcorn. We simply couldn't have a Taiwan box without including the country's most beloved beverage, bubble tea. Fine. Invented in 1980, bubble tea or boba tea comes in many different delicious variations. As its core, it's a combination of tea, milk, and chewy tapioca pearl bubbles. It's no surprise that many Taiwanese tea shops would want to claim this as their own invention, like the Chun Sui Tang Tea House in Taichung and the Hanley Tea House in Tannen. The ownership battle went to court in years, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, gross. Meant to ask, are you doing a Brendan Routh cosplay? You know, what I was originally going for was the Christopher Reeves, but he has a much better jawline than mine. So I was going more between Zack Snyder and the Brandon Routh, because this is the bigger S. This is more of the bigger S old school Christopher Reeve, but I'm leaving the beard because, you know, I wanted the Zack Snyder beard, you know. So it's a little bit of a mix. I got the glasses somewhere, but I've covered them with food. Bleh. Yes. Smock specifically said Leonade. That's lemonade made from lemons that are squeezed into Leonardo DiCaprio and then dripped off his body into a pitcher. You know, I'd try it. That dude works hard on his abs. I would definitely try that. Red has the address. An ambulance can be managed. Okay, cool. All right, let's dive into something not dairy. This is Korean kimchi, artificially flavored soy cracker. And because it's not English, I can't even read it. They look like Fritos, but Korean kimchi. Smells like an old Eskimo's machine, but you really get the lemony sensation. I was hoping it would show how much energy I get out of it. All right, we're good. It says I chew. Oh no! All right, here we go. Oh, I can't even open this damn thing. It is sealed. Where's my knife? Bring me my brown pants. There's my knife. All right, I've got to cut it. Let's listen. Shh. R.I.P. headphone users. Okay. Superman can't open the tiny bag. If I tried really hard, I could, but I don't want the kimchi to go everywhere. So they look like Fritos. Sealed for freshness in case someone waits to eat it a month later. Hey, you know what? They're caring about me. So it's kind of like they packed in the flavor into the Fritos. It's kryptonite. Tiny bags. Yeah. Oh, it's hot! It turned hot on me. Superman using a knife. Wait a minute. Wow. Superman jacked a knife from Batman's utility belt. Getting hot in here. Where in the blue hell you get these candies and chips? So it's a subscription box called the Universal Yums, and each month they send you snacks and candies and stuff from a different country. It's randomly picked. This feels like an unfortunate box. Deep bag of kimchi. So it's got a great taste. Like, it's got a really nice crunch to it. It's got a cool little flavor. It's sort of like chili cheese, but like stale chili cheese Fritos is kind of what it tastes like. And then at the end, it sort of flicks this spice in the back of your throat like you weren't expecting it. Overall, not bad now that I know what to expect. So these are actually pretty good. The Korean kimchi. Not bad. Edible. These go in the edible pile over there. All right. Asian spice cabbage on a crispy cracker. Okay. Look at this yum. See where it says Korean kimchi? Well, if you're wondering what Korean pickled cabbage is in Taiwan box, that's because locals love kimchi. In fact, they love it so much, they have their own Taiwanese kimchi called pao kei, which means pickled vegetables. Different from spicy Korean kimchi, Taiwanese kimchi is more spice and sour to suit the local preference for non-spicy foods. Despite their name they got from the treatment of the soy sauce toning down the heat, it's a savory, sweet, crunchy treat. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I feel like these boxes are, let's say we can make Americans eat. Yes, Thailand scorpion snacks. It sounds good. All right, next. We have black truffle fries. Now that sounds good. But again, cheese, dairy. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Why? What happened? No, you're definitely not stupid. You're probably watching too much me. Naturally artificial flavored black truffle fries. I need a much louder pow when saying pow ka. I mean, I can try to find a pow sound. Boy, these are sealed. All right. Oh, they actually look like little fries. Oh, that smells interesting. They actually look like little fries. Look at this. It's like the bottom of Burger King. It sort of doesn't have a taste. I mean, they're really good. They're nice and crunchy. Like, they have a good crunch, but honestly, it just tastes kind of like cardboard. I don't know. I just noticed that your lights are Superman colors. They're close. What it is this part is orange, and this part under here is bluish purple. Potato sticks don't have a taste either. Yeah, they're kind of like thick potato sticks, but they have like a, I don't know, sort of like a slight meat taste at the end of it. I don't know. I'm not observant. I didn't think that until you pointed it out. It's close. I see what you're looking at. I truly do. I see what that wasn't my intention. My intention was purple and orange. Koala Lash, get your Koala Lash no bowl sticks. Don't eat that either. 98% of truffle items are artificial flavor. True truffle is not a rampant thing. Yeah, you got to go hunt them. So, I mean, it's edible. It's not great. It's just edible. I mean, if we're talking in the grand scheme of food, do you want something that tastes good or something that's just edible? Yeah. Well, cool. Then it's on purpose. Lady Bells, you did it on purpose. Black truffle potato fries. The crispiest, classiest fries in Taiwan. When you think black truffles, you probably think of gourmet European dishes, but this may change soon. In 2014, scientists dug up 4 new species of truffles found only in Taiwan, including one in Taotung and one in Kaohsiung. Since truffles are mostly imported and can cost upwards of $108 per ounce, it's no surprise that they went into the mass production for the truffles within 10 years. So there you go. Boy, that is dry. That is dry.
Hank Hill, goddammit, Bobby. Look at you over there just not understanding colors.
We're all colorblind. All right. So I've got chocolate, a cake, and chocolate. This is the dairy box. Meest is Nostradamus today. All right. So let's try this because this looks interesting. These are Taro Classic Wafers. Taro, 60% filling. What's the rest? Air? Save the chocolate for last. I am. That was my... Well, wait till you see how fancy this damn box is. Like, that's why I'm saving it for last. It looks gourmet. All right. This looks like this is going to be messy. It actually smells really good. Okay. All right. Wafer stick. I'm going to hold it over the box here. Meanwhile, Super Chica's on the treadmill watching me eat very bad for you foods. That's hilarious. Airy. Last time we ate a wafer, it was dry. I remember that. It was. Why do I feel like you've gotten one of those wafers in another Unbox for? I might have. Sometimes, I think it was Christmas time. They sent you like things from all other boxes. It was like a mixed box. It might have been that. Again, this goes back to these. I taste the vanilla in the wafer, but that's about it. And it's bland. I mean, it's the flavor's there, but it's okay. I mean, it's a wafer. I mean, it's all right. 40% mystery meat. And he ate it like a... that was that one that was like this long, and I just sort of like... Yeah, you're right. I remember that now. There's a clip somewhere. So yeah, I mean, it's okay, but I don't know, put some pepper on it or something. It's okay. Taro cream wafers made with taro potato nutter. I didn't even misspeak. Made with taro, potatoes nutter, and Richerkin. Say hello to taro, potatoes tropical purple freckled cousin. With a complex nutty flavor and extremely versatile taro, it's beloved in Taiwan. In fact, there's an entire celebration dedicated to the root. There's a lot of potatoes in this box. Well, it's Taiwan. They don't have access to sugar, so they got to make it. It's very dry. Potato nutter found on Pornhub. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you know that I am the macho man. Macho madness for you. You are the cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
I hope you guys are hungry. I brought potatoes. Psycho. How the hell are you, man? Potato nutter. I'm not kidding. Look at this. Look at this. Potatoes nutter and Richerkin. That's what just came out of my mouth, and then Six Psycho pops in. All right, well, we've got 2 more to go. Nutter. So this is Premium Gold. Citrus Cake. Soft Yuzu. Soft Yuzu Citrus Cake. Artificially and naturally flavored. I like the packaging.
Look at my tail. Look at my tail. Ow!
Nuttier. Thank you, Red. Oh, they don't even put this in a damn case. This is literally, because it felt hard. So I was like, oh, it's in a case. It is not in a case. It's literally a hard brick of lemon. It's a hard brick of soft. There we go. I mean, it's... Can you guys hear that? You rang? Now Jizzy knows what Mrs. Potato Head tastes like in filet. Damn it! It's like a stale Twinkie. I didn't think they existed. All right, here we go. Oh, there's something in my... Oh. Ah! What the fuck is that? Oh, no! It changed texture and flavor on me without even asking. It's Nutter! No, wrong product! The Nutter was good. It changed. I don't know why, but it went from like this dry cookie to like this like unsweetened apricot. Like if they took an apricot and ground it up and then they removed all the sugar and then they put it into this flavorless cake. That's what happened. Like strawberry peppercorn. Concrete treating. Black. It didn't change. You changed. Sugarless apricot. A vegan staple. Oh, no. All right, let's read about that. Taste Taiwan's favorite fruit, citrusy yuzu. If you've never tasted yuzu, imagine a citrus fruit with a thick, coarse skin and tastes like a lemon, mandarin, and grapefruit in one. Yes. Yes, yes. Lemon, lots of sugar. Grapefruit, lots of sugar included. The only thing that's sugar is the damn mandarin, and it doesn't have a lot of it either. It's all like tangy zip of Miracle Whip up in this bitch. Amazingly, floral and zesty, that's yuzu. So floral is what I told you. It changed. Like as I was chewing it, it changed. Yeah, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Originally found in China, it eventually made its way to Taiwan. Today, it's used in everything from hot springs to skincare and teas. The most surprising form you've ever seen: the yuzu chicken burger, a seasonal item at McDonald's. The tastiest form we've ever seen: sweet, jammy yuzu in the moist, spongy cake. Ugh. Floral, pass. Want to go munch on grandma's begonias? No, Steven. No. Like a tobacco, kind of. Change texture and flavor without asking. Some may call that a crime. Yes. The yuzu that you do. Yakuza chicken burger. Try one. We mean it. We'll beat your grandparents if you don't. So, that, again, it tastes like the easiest way is like it's the texture of like apricot jelly but with no sugar. Yeah. And I don't even know the breadcrumb. Yeah, I can't even do it. All right, so dead last in this box of it is definitely the most. This has to be the most well presented product I've ever got out of one of these boxes. So this is Taiwan Choco Ball. Choco coating, creamy peanut filling, and mocha. Serving suggestions with peanuts. Here we go. Check it out. Here we go.
Cha-ching. 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 Real gold inlay. Cha-ching. 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 Yeah.
That is fancy. That's a fancy ass box right there. Dummy! Caramel pudding worms. Someone say
Hosted. Moist.
All right. So let's open this up. Contains peanuts and milk and soy. Contains traces of wheat, tree nuts, and sesame. Fancy balls. Oh, look. They're wrapped twice. So, yeah, you take it out of the box. Ooh. Woo, woo, woo. It's even got one of those moisture packets in there. You know this is high class. Tommy. Good to see you, Tommy. How the hell are you? I'll bring you some real chocolate next year. You better, hero. Some Belgian chocolate. Superman's not very strong this evening, so he's using a knife. He doesn't want to mess with it. All right, here we go. Oh, these are fan-dancy. Look at that. Suck on my chocolate salty mouth. Put 'em in your mouth. Oh, look at this. Look at this. They even come out in their own little shell. It's wrapped, and wrapped. Damn. All the money I've ever spent on a Yum Box went in this one product. Like, this is what you get your lover for Valentine's Day, and it's 4 of them, and it costs like $1,000. Okay, smells like chocolate. Look like sheep eyeballs. God, I hope not. Okay. Like, with the presentation of this box, I'm not very excited. Oh! Okay. Okay. So, I know there's some people out there that have texture issues with food. Now, I have some texture issues with things. For the most part, I'm okay with it. But the texture of this is odd as hell. And like, I want to go back and watch right as I bit into it, because I was expecting like a full crunch, because the outside has this chocolatey shell. Okay, it is terrible chocolate. Like, whatever, like Hershey's regular ass chocolate bar, that, like, ugh, right? Chocolate, really, a solid chocolate bar. That's what you produced. They make Nestle Crunch and Snickers all day, but no, we're gonna make like chocolate anyway, so that, but a thin layer. And then in the center, it has peanut butter. The peanut butter actually tastes okay. It's dry. It's dry peanut butter, but it's peanut butter. Like Skippy peanut butter. Okay, it's not Peter Pan, it's not Jif, it's Skippy. So, Skippy peanut butter. Those are okay. Like, you got like a broke ass Reese's cup, right? But the problem is that white, okay? It's not coconut. What it is, okay, trying to put this in words, like gummy bears, right? Picture a gummy bear in your mouth. It doesn't matter if it's the Haribo ones that kind of got that little hard point to them, or it's the real soft, like juicy ones, okay? The texture of a gummy bear, okay? But picture it with zero flavor, no flavor, just like you're having to chew it and it's not breaking down in your mouth no matter how much you put your teeth through it. You're just chewing on gummy with you're not getting like strawberries and blueberries and clovers and blue moons. You're not getting any of that. You're just getting this. You're just trying to chew it. Tofu is a good way of thinking about it. It just chews and doesn't break down. Meanwhile, you got this like terrible chocolate breaking down in your mouth and this broke ass peanut butter doing some weird stuff, and you're just chewing the gelatin like that. Ah, why? And it's presented so well. Like, this isn't a love box. This is a breakup box. Like, seriously, if you think you're having a rough ass time, you're like, you know what? Tonight, we're just going to talk about it, okay? I know things have been tough, you know, we're in a pandemic, we're just going to talk about it. And your lover comes to the damn door with one of these, it's over. It's time to move on. Like, what why? Why? Throw it across the roof. Woo! Cyber Tiger. Cyber Tiger, great to see you. Let this be a lesson. The more something tries to impress you with looks, the worse it tastes. Write that down. All right, let's read about this horrid piece of whatever. All right, here we go. Chocolatey mocha with peanut butter with peanut cream. It's not peanut butter. Look at this. Look at this. It's not peanut butter. It's peanut cream. All right. Think Reese's, but very, very Taiwanese. That's what I said. There is a sticky tradition in Halun mocha, or mochi. The Pello soft sweet treat made with sticky glutinous rice. It's rice. It's unflavored, unsalted rice is what I was chewing. Thank you. It's rice in the middle of chocolate and peanut butter. Gummy rice paper, but it's thick. Look at this. Like, you know what? Let's say that this thing is 100%. It is 75% sticky rice. Like, it's just a sliver of peanut butter and even worse of that of chocolate. I knew it was weird. I like, again, that's why I try to explain it before I read it. I was right. Just, yeah, it's not rice, it's Flex Seal. I sealed up his bumhole real solid. Okay, I need to remember to avoid mochi in the future. Made of sticky glutinous rice is sold everywhere in a variety of flavors. Except for here, they've left out the flavor. From street vendors to famous gourmet mochi stores like Tenzin Chi Mochi. In fact, homemade mochi is one of Halun's most popular souvenirs. And who wouldn't want mochi filled with red bean, peanut sesame seed, and taro as a gift? Your ex-lover. Which is why we had to include a decadent variety filled with creamy peanuts and coated with a layer of chocolate. Consider it our delicious way of saying thank you for joining the Taiwanese adventure. South! Let's pour soy sauce on it and try it again. What's going on, South? Good to see you. Put rooster sauce on it. That'll fix everything. Yeah. Well, it's from Taiwan. You had to get at least one rice item. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Good to see you, South. So yeah, that's the box. And man, like, you know what? This makes me want to like sponsor someone from Taiwan to come over here and try food with flavor. Like, America's got a bad rap for making very fatty foods, but damn does it taste delicious. I mean, burgers and sugar, it's just awesome, right? Yeah, I'm gonna die at 45, but I won't be happy because I didn't eat rice and peanut butter. Cause just no, like they need to try flavor, like, cause really in the grand scheme of everything here, the two things that had the most flavor, one is like Lipton brisk tea in a can with lemon popcorn, ugh. And then the other one is, oh, what was this? It was cabbage. It was spicy cabbage chips. That's the two biggest flavor things that I got in this box. That's wild. When you break it down, Lipton tea in a can with lemon, popcorn, and spicy cabbage chips. That's their biggest sellers to my taste buds. I need therapy now. Like, what the... There's not even a... Like, there's no even reason to try to rank this. It's not even in the middle. Like, it's just a no. It's just, awful. Everything about this was just, like, a bad experience. I should have just let it mold. It makes me partly want to go grab another box and see if it's better, but I know it's older. Yeah. Now you know, though. Ever in a Taiwanese gas station, avoid that. But if I'm there, I can get my dry cleaning. I can mail a letter. Like, all kinds of stuff. I'll die in a chili cheese fry burger with candied bacon wrapped around my damn bun. America! I'll just have a bowl with rice and some peanut cream, please. Number 5, Alabama wood tick may cause nausea. What the hell? Do it! No. I've already... So, Taiwan box. Listen, go there, eat the meat, stay away from the snacks. The snacks are bad, okay? Go over there and live. Well, I feel better. Notice my curl didn't move. Hi. All right. Let's get back into doing some stuff. Let's get back into showing off some things. I'll show something easy. I'm starting to think you use rice scoop for gel. It moves. I just got to make it move, you know? Taiwan box, -5 out of 10. That's what happens to R. Skelly just in sharing of his America food with him. It's true. It's true. Step 1. That's what she said. All right. Ugh. So, we're getting into spooky season. I like to treat, since people like to put up their Christmas trees in July and think that it's Christmas all year round, you bunch of psychos, I took over the month of October. Since October 1st to all the way to November 1st, it is spooky season, okay? Like, lights go up, things start happening. It's, you know, you start singing, "This is Halloween, this is Halloween." Like, you sing that, like, all month of October, right? So one thing that I'm going to try to do this year is to get back into watch. Now, what I have here isn't what I'm talking about, but it's always one of the things I like to watch yearly. Like, a lot of people dive into the Christmas movies, you know? Like, I've got to watch Christmas Vacation every year. I got to watch It's a Wonderful Life or whatever, right? Like, but there's one thing that I always got to watch every spooky season. Get out of here, Ty! R. Skelly has a bigger presence on TikTok, though, than me, so who's the real loser here? True. Spooktober. There's a bunch of us now, damn it. I was original 3 months ago. Home Depot in my town already started taking down Halloween stuff and putting up Christmas stuff. You gotta get it. If you don't have a Christmas wreath like before Thanksgiving starts, then who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I have to watch The Crow. That's great. That's on my list this year. That's on my list. I haven't seen it in a long time. I have at least 2 more Halloween events to this week to visit. Fired up. Wish you could play the Superman theme in Christopher Reeve's movie. I know we can't do all that, DMCA. But anyway, one of the ones that I have to watch that I try to watch every single year is Ernest Scared Stupid. I just like I have this deep connection to Jim Varney. He's part of my childhood. I just absolutely love that man. He's gone way too damn soon. He had more Ernest to give us, right? Well, I was at my Goodwill a while ago because a lot of this stuff is a while ago, and I actually found this. And this is a VHS. Hey, Vern. It's my Family Adam comedy special. Know what I mean? But yeah, so this is a lot of his like small comedy sketches. I don't know if this has the commercials on it, but I do have a DVD collection of his that has a lot of his commercials on it that he did. Because he started out as a TV actor for commercials, and then he ended up spinning it into his own character in movies that a lot of people know and love. Air Brakes. Yeah, see, that's a Christmas movie I gotta watch. Haven't seen an Ernest movie in a long time. Might have to jump in. You got to watch Scared Stupid. You got to watch Scared Stupid because it's Halloween season. You know, you got to get a jar of Miak. Last year we literally only put up Charlie Brown Tree to Cocky's mom sent us. That's pretty much what we did. But again, it's still like that's the Christmas season. This is Halloween. I'm surprised you didn't put that in the video player as soon as you got home. Aha! Aha! See? Smart man, Tom. Smart. You know me. I know you. We know each other, right? So here's the VHS. And again, I bought this at a Goodwill, okay? I bought it at a Goodwill. Apparently it came from New York. Lady Bells. You ever been to Good Times? But look, again, I didn't open it. I saw the case. I said, it's Ernest. I got to have it. I get it home, and the front's broke. The little flap that pulls up to protect the film is broke. Now, I know that this is only a protective for this, but what I don't know is if some VCRs might actually have one of those levers inside that this needs to click to before it'll start playing. So I don't know. Good Times is a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Is that Netflix in a box from the 1500s? The Geico caveman tried to follow Ernest's path and failed miserably. Exactly. Can't get Scared Stupid if you're already there. A lot of people are going to miss the point of the movie. You're not wrong. My favorite actor is Don Knotts. His face gets me giggly. There's a lot of his stuff on Disney Plus. I highly recommend it. But yeah, Tom, I'm with you. I was going to do it, and then I saw that. I was like, great. I lived there over 30 years, and I've not once been to NYC. Really? Not once? You got to go. Go tomorrow. You're not doing anything. Respool it. It's not a spool. It broke. Like, the front flap literally was broke. So, there's nothing wrong with the tape. I don't see anything wrong with the tape at all. But it's the flap that's broke. I used to be scared of Don Knotts when I was little. when he's on the carousel looking in your soul. That's terrifying to think about it. Hubby Halloween is going to be a yearly treat. Yeah, I didn't get to watch it last year. It's part of my to watch this year. It should still work. I played mini tapes with the piece missing. I got a Don Knotts shirt. You bragging? You bragging up in here, boss? Damn. Good Times, JJ Dynamite. Clockwork Don Knotts. I finally got to see Niagara Falls about 6 years ago. So yeah, I don't get out much. You need to. Just get out there, push people out of your way, see the things. No, as in, take the tape reel out and put it in the donor cassette. That's too much damn work. Do I look like I get off my ass much? Get out of here. Know what I mean, Vern? You can always take the flap from the other VHS. I've thought about that too. Again, this went, as soon as I got home, I checked it. I saw that it was broke. It went into the collection to be shown to you guys. So that's as far as I got. But yeah, I got it from Goodwill. I'm pretty happy with it. It's still nice to have. It still looks great. The box is in great condition. That's what really matters. Animated Fish Don Knotts is a classic. You're not wrong. Donor cassette. Donor cassette. Where do they find that in the cadaver? Between the kidney and the lungs? Yes, it's near the gallbladder. It's near all that useless, organs that we don't use anymore. You lazy ass. I know. His face makes me think of Jeff Dunham's puppets. I agree. But yeah, Don Knotts is a classic. Anyway. So that was one of them, and I understand. I do get where you guys are coming from, but we'll watch it later. So I'm saving this for last. Let's move on. So here's something really cool. Sucks it's a Good Times version. They often record it SLP at the factory without investing to large spools. You're right. It's one of the smaller ones. I want to go back to NYC. It was an experience. I bet. I have not been there. I've always wanted to go. It's one of those destination things. Like nobody goes to the middle of Montana. There's nothing there. People go to NYC to see what it's all about, why the movies are made there, why Thanos always wants to invade, that kind of stuff. Like, everybody in Montana was fine when the Avengers showed up. You realize that, right? There's not an Avenger from Montana that has to, fight crime in Montana. Because there's nothing there. So yeah, it's one of those to visit places. As an adolescent teen, I used to swap tapes from an adult film cassette to a non-adult film cassette so my parents wouldn't know what I actually had. I just taped it off of Cinemax, When they started getting that grinding situation going on, Y'all both have underwear on, and she's moaning awfully loud. Like, I don't know what's going on. Did you put it through the P flap? It still messes with my head when I see U.S. video cassettes just made of cardboard. What the hell are yours made of? Only certain areas. Let's go, Jizzy. I got you. Let's go. Mr. Fairley or Mr. Roper. I mean, I liked them both. I thought they both fit the character very well. Like, that's a very difficult one to ask. Like, because I love Three's Company. Season 1 of Three's Company still holds up to this day. It's still funny. Is that a full costume on your clothes, or you're just happy to see us? Both. It's both. I'm happy to see you. I have a full-on erection because my blue pill kicked in early. We're good. Disney VHS cases were fancy. Lots of plastic ones. The cases for tapes were made of plastic here. You got to send me a picture. I gotta know the difference. Is it the clamshell? Is it like the clamshell, or is it the plastic slide? Yeah, both Farley and... Yeah, I liked them both. I don't think one is better than the other because John Ritter was a star of that damn show. I don't care how hot the chicks were. John Ritter was the reason you watched that show. Just because, like, for some reason, the dude would walk into the house, trip over a shoe, fly through a couch, and be on top of 4 women at the same time. And all of a sudden, he'd be peeking through the window. What? What the hell? It's so ridiculous. It's funny. I was on Cinemax late night. Yes. My favorite Don Knotts movie is Incredible Mr. Limpet. It was live, part animated, and never fails to fascinate me. I've got to find that one now. I don't remember that one. Plastic clamshell. Well, we have those in Disney. Sent you a picture. Damn it, Dan. You getting all freaky sending me, sliding in my DMs? Janet and Chrissy. Well, I could only watch so much Spice Channel. That's where the squiggly picture. I had to figure something out. No, I think you did it properly. Yeah, because I remember going to the video store and having to sneak through the beaded curtain, you know? Because you go to the video store like at 10 in the morning. There's only like 2 people in there, you know? You're like, Mom, you wait here. I'm going to go find us the best video to watch this weekend so we can watch it 6 times. And then you go to like the new releases. You're like, you do it real loud. And then you start going back towards the back. You know what? I think we're going to watch something I've already seen. Where's Homeward Bound? I don't know. Homeward Bound. Anyway, so you're, and then all of a sudden you see the beaded curtain in the back and you're like, some dude behind you over there looking in like the wrestling videotapes, like, go away! Go away! He finally goes up to there. You look around, there's nobody. Through the beaded curtain. Don't let it close too hard. You don't want them to start smacking because you know that person up front's listening for that. Then you're in there. And it's all full frontal VHS cassette tapes. Anyway, sorry. Well, hello, Super Nerd. Hello, Killer Cutie. How are you doing, Killer Cutie? Homeward Bound. When you're 12 and you feel like a criminal pacing back and forth in front of the beaded curtain trying to catch a peek. Since we're talking about movies from the era of tape, did you see The Undertaker got a Netflix movie? I did not. What is that? I never went in the back on purpose. Would you just stumble in there? Oh, boobs, run! The Nickel and the Donkey videos. I know I missed some comments. I'm sorry. Let's see. Clearly I'm younger than you because I feel like nobody my age knows who John Ritter is or how great funny he was. John Ritter's amazing. Like he was one of those guys. He had the perfect timing. Go watch Stay Tuned. Like it feels like he wrote that movie. All right. Really? He gets turned into a fish and helps out during World War I. Send me the name of that. I'll watch it. I'll watch it very soon. Send me the name of that. Spice Channel 773. That's medication now. All VHS tapes had it here. You got to send me those pictures. I got to know. I used to steal my neighbor's tape hidden in his drinks cupboard. His pornographic ones. Killer Cutie, how are you doing? see here, trying to catch up here. Latavina, why are you yelling donkey? Escape the Undertaker. I'm sure it's horrible, but I have to watch it. I agree. I choose to own adventure style thing. It's a choose your own adventure style thing on Netflix. What? I've got to see it. Escape from the Undertaker. I watched it this morning. It's interactive. That's interesting. I just watched Stay Tuned a week ago. Fantastic movie. It really is. It's wonderful. Stay Tuned is one of my favorite 90s movies. I don't want to choose shit, though. I want shit to happen. Yes, I remember he had one of those Busty Beauties 26, and then Lady Bells enjoyed that. Yeah, I do remember, like, the easiest way was to, like, when HBO or Cinemax was free, like, we never had it, but when it was free, you know, like, this, for the next 5 days, you get this, and then so you wait up real late at night, like you gotta stay up so late, like 10:30, and then all of a sudden, Emmanuel in space. I still want to watch that series. That's a lot of bump and grind in their underwear, like a lot of fake boobies bouncing in their underwear. But I still want to watch it. I want to see if my adult, like, completely desensitized mind would still find anything about that fascinating. Just sent you a picture. Thank you, Danny. My dad got old porn VHS from 1984. Women with Jerry curled puss. I watched it. It was so cheesy even then. It was like people on a spaceship. It's like, oh, my space converter's busted. Get the handyman up here. Bow, 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 bow. Whoosh.
Somebody call a handyman.
Oh, my catalytic converter's broken. I will fix it as soon as I take off my shirt. I used to love the 1-900 sex talk type commercials that would come on. They still have them. They literally still have them. Leave FX on late at night, man. You get up, that snack monster we talked about, the ghost snack monster, that dude wakes me up, drags me to the damn kitchen, open it up, and I look over, it's like, hey, sexy, are you wanting someone to talk to you late at night? I got a bowl of cereal, no milk. Then you need to call Tish at 1-900 talk to you all night long. Okay. It still exists. Why, I remember Emmanuel next. I'm going to do Venom Goes to Walmart. Do it. I'd also go steal dirty magazines from the corner shop when the guy behind the desk was serving someone. Remember the pick up the phone commercial? There was all of them, man. It was so wild. What a time to be alive. In my head, the 900 numbers turned into Miss Cleo. That was a thing, too. That was definitely a thing. Real Sex, which almost never managed to be sexy, preparing us for the future as old bastard. It was. That was another series. That and Taxi Cab Confessions. Like, I remember when Taxi Cab Confessions, like the first time I watched it, it was all about like people doing it in the back of cabs. Like that was the whole episode. And I was like, this is awesome. And then the second one was like how dildos are made. And I'm like, okay. And like the third one was like, I don't know, people who like feet. And it was like hairy feet the whole time. I'm like, what is wrong? This is supposed to be taxi cab stuff. Like, what is going on? I'll tell my parents on y'all. I remember those sex lines as a kid because I got smacked for making a phone call. Bill, insanely expensive. Yeah, but what's wild about it is it was British. You know, like, no, right? Let me take off me knickers so that you can see me better. What you think about it, Tom? That's right, me pantaloons are down. Right, what are you doing? You Willy Wanker? Oh, that's smashing good fun. Would you like to dip in some tea? Yeah, see, that's... I would actually pay to hear that now. I love how it's made. Dr. Sue Johansson taught me about eating ass. How dildos are made in the back of a taxi. Rich You Diaries was the, hey, it's erotic, but with a little bit of class. Yeah, you're right. It was. I remember the ending of it. It literally had red shoes. Just push the wrinkles. I think Sue Johansson's still alive. I want to say they still do her reruns on some things. Apparently, you need saran wrap over the hole. Still can't get the British sex talk out of my brain. If you've ever watched bad porn, then you don't realize where you get the idea for 90% of the horror films. It's learning. Hey, what's going on, Electrohead? Sorry I missed you, dude. I was in my head thinking about Dirty Talk with Tom. Electrohead, how you doing, man? Great to see you. All right, well, we got on a tangent, and I don't even know how the hell we got there. Dr. Routh and Sue Johansson talking sexy out, taking the sexy out of sex. British sex talk, I want to spoke on your neck. Just think about Lady Bells taking down the phone while popping. No, get out of here. You got here, Tom. Yeah, the deviated roads that we just drive down from time to time. Super nerd. I blame Killer Cutie. I remember Dr. Johansson said it's okay to have sex while you're in period. Hey, I mean, why not? You know, why not? All right, toys. There's no good transition from that. Like, there's no way to transition from beaded curtain to, there's just none. I'm not kink shaming, I'm just saying we got things. Look at the puppet. Look at the puppet. I had a friend that was a horror porn director. That's a thing. His films were disturbing. He had one with zombies, and pun intended, people ate it up. Out! Speaking of sheets, they go on the bed, which you probably have cool shit hidden under. Thank you. I do. Lots of. GTA, wait. GT, I don't know why I read that as GTA. GTA wife. You have a wife in Grand Theft Auto 5? Damn. Later. Thank you so much popping in, Bosk. Have a great night, man. On behalf of Killer QT, thank you so much for hanging out, Bosk. Hope you had a good time, man. Have a great dinner. I seen a slasher horror porn. How does that work? Seems I came at the appropriate time tonight. Perfect. GTA wife, known for her British sexy talk. VHS took us to... Oh, okay, it was the VHS that did it. Okay. It was Tom. Because Tom's like, no, I stole some porn. VHS, very hot singles. I think it was a 900 number. Oh my God, we're going back around in circles again. Hero, say something Belgian. Dan Frode, say something Norwegian. Come on, let's change the subject. Somebody make something up in another language. Fatality. Give me an Oscar de la Hoya. I'm just making the connection. You wonder why I'm semi-retired. Pretty much a killer rails that kills them. Oh, okay. I got a PS5 slasher horror porn where a guy in a Dollar Tree horror mask kills. Move along. Nothing to see here. Hey, Vern, let me tell you about the beaded curtain room. Does he please show a reverse chinlock on R. Skelly? Okay. What do people play on this damn thing? Give me... No, I'm not reading. No. I don't know what he said. Somebody translate heroes. I can't be a phone sex operator. I'll be silly as hell. Yeah, girl, I want to smack your ass with wet bologna slices. Ernest talks dirty British. I'll send it to you. Oh my God. All right. I'll tell you what, the good transition is that we're going to wrestle R. Skelly. All right. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we wrestled R. Skelly. It's been a long time. All right, so I'm gonna do the full the full Clark Kent. All right, here we go. I wish that he had a joint here, but all right, here we go. What you think about that, R. Skilly? What you think about that? What you think about that? Ah, he's going to sleep. He's going to sleep. He's going to sleep. One, two. Oh, R. Skilly kicked out. Oh, it's been too long. Stay. And that's how Jizzy shows us skeleton porn for dummies. Go to sleep, bitch. Oh, I should have done it. That'd have been great. No, don't go to that. Dang it. So that new Windows update, if you let your mouse like move down to where that weather is, you can't get rid of it. All of a sudden blows up over my screen and I gotta wait for it to load. Go away. Please. Please. Thank you. Me sounds like a good porn movie. Yes. Nerdy breaks a hip, then R. Skelly came out of the closet collection. I'm not sure I'm gonna bother getting Windows 11. No, I'm not going to if I don't have to. So hard to choke out someone without lungs. Spock, do not bring logic to this situation, okay? All of a sudden, blows up over my screen. Nerdy issues. I know. Hey, Nerdy, I'm going to go stream, and that happens a lot. South, have a great night, man. Thank you so much for coming in, hanging out. Hope the rest of your night's fantastic. Seriously. All right. So, next item. Since we're all good and distracted, nobody leads Six Thaco back on. All right. So we talked about the classified collection, and we talked about the lightning collection. Well, one thing that I've only showed one of these on, because I only had one for a while, is the amber collection. New toys coming out left and right, man. You got to drop a 20 all the damn time to keep up with everything. Well, this is the amber collection, and this is John Raymond Arnold, or as he's known actually in the film, Mr. Arnold, from Jurassic Park. I love this. I love that this is an early release in the series. This is very early release, so I appreciate that he got a figure pretty damn early. Did you talk about the new Funko Gold collection? I did not. Has anyone told you you're a bloody nutcase? Only the best tell me that I'm a bloody nutcase. Even back then he was yelling bad words. Hold on to your butts.
They may call me handy, but I'm calling you handsome. Thank you for your wanders.
Exactly, red, green, old school. No, Meese, bad Meese. Thank you very much, Red. Appreciate you, man. Another Samuel L. Jackson figure, yes. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. So I do love it that it comes with the spare arm, the headset. I don't think it comes with a cigarette, sadly. But it's cool. It comes with a damn computer. Like, what an awesome addition to this collection. A computer. Hey, that guy kind of looks like Mace Windu. Stu! Stu! Good to see you. How are you? So we're going to open it. We're going to crack open the box. Yeah, we're opening everything tonight. So Stupid Asso came at the wrong time. I hate this hacker crap. So there's the back. That looks like something that's off a trading card. Stu! It's Stu Pedesso! Do not play Tom, it'll be music again. Have you ever seen the Capital One commercial with Samuel Jackson where the guy has a shelf of nothing but Samuel Jackson toys? I have not. That looks like Samuel Jackson. Sorry for your loss, Hallmark cards. Probably was on a trading card at some point. It looked like it. It looked like it. All right, so here he is. Outside. Pretty damn good. I actually really appreciate this figure. This is pretty awesome. The extra arm. I understand why they don't have the cigarette. Although, I think it's just as iconic. Mine is still imprisoned in a plastic shell bubble. Oh, I know it would be. Lady Bell's putting out cuss words. Okay, this computer is not coming easy. There it is. All right, check it out. The computer. Come on, camera. There we go. That's pretty awesome. I know it's just a single sticker, but that's pretty damn awesome. They put some work into this. They put it in the tower. All you got to do is put a whole bunch of Coke cans. Oh, check it out. There. Get some. Look at this. I knew they would come in handy. Look. We put our hot sauce on there. Put our little feta cheese. Perfect. Perfect. I knew they would come in handy someday. That game shocks me sometimes. I know. That's why I played it. He just has random barbecue. What are you talking about? Sixth. How long you been watching this show? How long have I ever not had something? Have I ever not had something? So by opening yours, it makes mine worth more. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Letha, Las Vegas. What up, Billy Nylish? I have not done that one yet. Not yet. How you doing, Letha? What's going on, buddy? Saving smoke inversion hands and head for conventions. Oh, I bet they are. I bet they are. Damn it. Dennis Nedry's workspace. Exactly. Perfect. Computer run at Windows NT31. Like a gallon of barbecue sauce. It's literally Killer Cutie's fantasy. It's literally her solid fantasy to have that, like, a huge bottle of barbecue sauce. That was amazing, though. A real brand and everything. It doesn't say Fatality's barbecue sauce. Do you have a tiny grocery store for ants? Yes, I do. Hang on. See, this shows you how much Six Psycho watches my show. So, don't worry. We've got Pure Vanilla, McCormick. And if that's not enough, we got Stovetop. And you know what? If you're just trying to be healthier, here's some Thousand Island dressing. There you go. There you go. Well, you know what? Sometimes there's some crazy people in this world. They actually put Thousand Island dressing on their bagel bites. You know where I put my bagel bites? Right on top of my computer. Vanilla, a nerdy classic. No, it's Jim Ross's barbecue sauce. Oink. Ew, Stovetop. I like Stovetop. It's Jim Ross barbecue sauce. Jim Ross makes some good barbecue sauce, by the way. All right, anyway. So there we go. Mr. Arnold. Samuel L. Jackson figure with an extra arm. He needs a cigarette. Pretty damn cool figure. These are the Micro Machine versus all that fake crap. Yeah, yes it is. It very much so is. You're not wrong. Stay. All right. So I actually brought out 3 more things, but I don't have enough time. So we're only going to do 1 more. So 2 more things get moved to Thursday's show. Want some fake chicken leg with roasted fake potato? Maybe you can use that mini computer to look at 1993 porno movies. No, I would like to say that one thing that technology has granted us is better porno. I want Ritz. I dig the stovetop. Thank you. Are you out of here? All right. Heroes actually didn't sleep tonight. Heroes just stayed up for this show, and now he's leaving for work. Damn it, man. But yeah, I literally have 1 more thing, and then we're Audi 5000. Porno pushes tech progression. At least we got something good out of it. I appreciate that. All right, so 1 more thing tonight. And again, I'll be back on Thursday of this week with a brand new costume. If X-Files is still here, he'll know what it is. You can now fake touch fake boobies in fake reality. You're not wrong. Yes, Fatality, bring me one. Have you still got those blasted washing machines? I don't throw anything away. Like, I love how Six Psycho was questioning me. He's like, he has small things from a grocery store and it's actually name brand. Of course I do. I literally broke out a washing machine to get stuck into. Why would you question me? I'll sleep in the afternoon. Be safe today. Only thing you had in porno on the computer was that film that came out of strip poker where you had to win to get the photo to change. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. And that was like it was a hard game. Like, it wasn't like easy to win. And by the time you got down to where she's like in bra and panties, you're like, I'm bored. Like, literally, I can close my eyes or go look at the Sears catalog and get more than this. That was back before they photoshopped all the nipples out. We're getting down the wrong path again. I think you must be the only person on Twitch who has ever messed with a washing machine on stream. I know, and I'm still not partner. Can you believe it? All I remember is that porn images would load in chunks like Tetris pieces. Fun stuff. And then Grandma calls it. Now I know why you got a 3D printer, 6. Oh, even the Canadians throwing shade. Remember Leisure Suit Larry? I do. I still have that game. It was an eerie, smelly night. A zombie took off its underwear and cured COVID. The end. At least it's cured. All right. Last thing this evening, we're going high class with Neca. I actually found this probably 5 months ago. I bought it on the spot. Here's the story, right? So I'm in the store. I'm looking through their toy section. I'm like, okay, nothing. Then I move over to the adulter toy sections, you know, where they got like NECA and Pops and things like that. So I'm over there and I'm like, I didn't even know this even existed. And I'm like, yes, this I'm saving for the Halloween streams right here. If you're a horror fan, this is about to blow your tiny little minds, because it blew mine. And I'm not even that big of a horror fan. But I had to have this the second I saw it. NECA has an Elvira for her 40th anniversary. I gotta look that up. Subzilla. I remember Leisure Suit Larry I had on the Xbox. A funny game. All right, here we go. So this is a classic. It started in the 80s and then it got a little bigger in the 90s with its 1,000 sequels. But one of the very terrifying ones. Like, it really was, just because this is sort of like the reverse Toy Story. I'm of course talking about Puppet Master. Ultimate Tunneler and Pinhead Puppet Master figures. Evo comes in all sizes. It actually comes in this kick-ass looking case. There's the figures on the back. Slides like beautifully in a shelf, or you can open it and it displays them properly. Very articulate. Comes with lots of accessories. The packaging. I know. I bought it strictly based on the packaging. And then the fact that the figures actually look pretty damn solid. I know the camera light and all that does not help. But it actually, if you can see over here, there's actually a weapon in there. So it's not like he came empty-handed at all. And these are not sized to the movie. It's not like these are the size of them, but they're decently scaled to where they'll work with anything. Because I think the actual size of them, like in real life, are like this. Like, they're puppets. So these are definitely scaled down, but I appreciate the hell out of this. Yeah. I think if you're a horror fan of this series, it's definitely got to be on your list. It really does. Look at the damn fish hook. The little accessories in this, it's crazy. So since Stu Pedasso is here, and you guys know what this is, should I open it? And here's the second kicker. I was thinking this was going to be like $25 or $35. It was $45. That's expensive. That's really expensive. This is a toy that needs to be like Small Soldiers animated. I agree. I wouldn't, but I would. Just keep the box. Dan says hell no. Quality ain't cheap. It's not. It's Neca. So you get what you pay for. Neca makes good stuff. They really do. I don't know. I am curious if Stu has this or not. It seems like something that would be in his collection. But I mean, even the box, even the top of the box looks good. No, not this time. Think about how cool they'll look out of the box. Not like it's a $300 figure. You can't. Can you? Be careful. You were tricked by packaging early in the stream. And I opened those damn things. Yes. I'm highly considering it just because I want to see what these figures look like and pose like. I mean, I don't really toss the boxes on anything, but I think something like this would look really, really cool on a shelf. I really do. Really do. Gotta make sure they ain't Chinese Turbo Man dolls. You know what I mean? Was it Chinese? I thought it was, oh, dang. I remember it spoke another language, but I don't remember if it was Chinese or not. I used to love Puppet Master. It was weird, but it was fun. I agree. What's going on, Norvis? How are you doing, man? Norvis! Up and away. Good to see you, dude. It was multilingual. Thank you. Thank you. It looks cool in the box with that fancy display. Yeah, I agree. It's really awesome. But there's actually 2 fish hooks in there with some rope. Oh, it's a pipe wrench over here. He's holding a pipe wrench. So I'm really curious if he can actually hold it or not. I've just got so many questions. You can display them in the front of the box. 45 doesn't surprise me. If it's 2 figures, just imagine losing the weapons instantly. Well, I don't break stuff. Loving the shirt. Thank you very much. It covers my entire body. It actually is a full thing. See? Look at that. Yeah. Full shirt. I know. I want to play with it. I want you guys to give me permission. I'm just here. I'm just a guy standing in front of an audience, begging them to let me open this toy. You had me at hello. Oh my god, my cat tried to ban Six Psycho by stomping all over my phone. Well, that's what he gets. The cat knows. Just answer that and act accordingly. When chat says no, you ignore them. That's how you get internet famous. No, that's how I fall off my chair and hurt my wrist. I legit almost had a heart attack. Well, that's what he gets. That's what he gets. I don't think you can ban a mod, though. I really don't. I don't think you can ban a mod. I don't think mods can ban other mods. But anyway, yeah, this thing, it looks fantastic. I love what they did here. You can't ban a Psycho. So there's a better look of him. What's actually inside. I do love the swappable heads. So it looks like I guess his hands do open, so he actually could hold the pipe wrench that's in there. Bad old putty tat. All right, for tonight, we will not open it. I'm gonna buy this just to open it. If you do, you gotta send me a picture of it. All right, let's do it. Updated this. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're just a little closer tonight. We're getting a little intimate. Hi, how are you? So, I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of things, into the thick of it. What did you guys learn tonight? I've been on for 2 hours. It's the first time that I've had a long, decent, normalized stream in a very long time. And again, I'll be back on Thursday. Thursday is my next show, so you just gotta wait a day, and then boom, we're back at it. And I've got plenty of things that I want to show. I got a lot of stuff done tonight. I think our topic of diving down the 90s porn really delayed it, but it's fine. It was fun. But I do have a lot of stuff to show. So these 10 shows throughout the month of October are going to be packed full of things. Things you're going to want to buy, things you're going to curse me while you're purchasing them. It's just going to happen. And they're going to hold so many things. I learned that nerdy sucks at transitioning from porn to toys, which seems like it should be easy. We learned that Meast has a great porn movie. True. I learned my cat, Horatio, will try to ban 6 for some peanut M&Ms. No chocolate for Kitty. It's a big kitty. Sub, it's great to see you, by the way. I learned you can't take the light flavor of mochi. No, it's horrible. It's awful. It is terrible. Do not trust unflavored rice. I learned that Jizzy and also some innocent ones among us could not resist the beaded curtain. It's very true. It's actually very solid truth. Nerdy hates rice paste and uses it on his hair. Boing. Boing. You know what's sad is I'm not going to take a shower. I'm literally going to go to bed with this hairstyle and go to work with it tomorrow. Even the little whoo. And you know what? I may wear this shirt under my uniform just for fun. Was the Puppet Master a newer toy or is it older? It's brand new. It just came out this year. It's from Neca. I found it at a Target. You have to wear the shirt. Other than that, I don't need to buy a Peloton, just a chair. Yes, exactly. Just ride your chair, pretend you're climbing a hill. Always put your ass towards the camera because no matter what, the chair will face that way. It's real easy. It's real simple. I don't know why you guys haven't done it before. Like, it'll save you like $100,000. Like, otherwise your toy non-opening was crap. I opened everything except for one. I even took T'Challa out the box. Like, I don't open pops anymore. I just buy them and put them in the attic. Oh, scrape. I guess that's what you're trying to say. Definitely a must buy. Skipping on the insect and buying Puppet Master. I'm already cussing you. Yes. That was an insult, and you will read it as such. What did you learn? Is sponsored by Almond Joy and Pledge Oil Cleaner. Is it orange oil cleaner? Like standard? Or has it got like the citrusy flavors to it? So like after it soaks into the wood, you get that freshness. That kind of thing. But yeah. So, again, slowly moving towards it. Thursday's show is going to be a bit cumbersome. It's going to be difficult for me to move around, so that's going to be fun. I say that I learned that nerdy can't read, but I knew it was creep. Sent you a link for Elvira, by the way. Amazing figure. Yeah, I've got to get it. I've got from a couple Halloweens ago. I've actually got this Elvira like table topper, like you know, instead of the cornucopia or whatever, you can unfold it, and it's got the like a accordion unfold, you know. But it's for her boobs, and it's hanging up in the other room. I learned that Clark Nerdy has some excellent moose products. It's rice. She's also doing some special things on TV this year. Yeah, I heard that. She's like all over the place. It's crazy. How is she still hot? Because she's Elvira. She's the mistress of the dark. Yeah. Spanakopita, get you, what the Fatality's always got it. All right, let's get out of here. I gotta